I just spent an hour and a half trying to kickflip K.
What is up, guys? It's Team Squad.
And I didn't land it after an hour and 40 minutes of trying to do it. So I was about to go home, but we're gonna film a video of
10 types of quarter pipe tricks that are easy for beginners to learn.
Yeah, we're gonna do it on the little quarter pipe over here. There's a bunch of people, but it's gonna be alright. First of all, what do you guys got? What tricks you guys got?
Axle stall.
You don't even got axle.
Yeah, I do. Are you kidding?
I got axle stall, 5-0.
Oh, I can do
rock and roll, rock to fakie.
Alright. Were you about to
maybe
learn?
Smith, you gotta give me some tries for Smith.
Some fries?
Some tries.
So you said you got axle stalls.
Yeah.
That's gonna be number one. Actually, no. Number one is gonna be rock to fakie. Can you tell me what's going on right here?
It's raggedy, man, G.
Isn't this why Komazawa is closed right now? Basically, all you gotta do is do a little rock on it and then come back down. Yeah. It's simple. Wait, you landed yours. You didn't do it yet.
He can't do it.
You gotta land it.
Alright.
I'm scared to come back in.
Well, that's the whole point of this video.
Alright, let me get it.
All you gotta do is lift up.
I actually got it.
Oh!
Hey, new trick. Alright. You got rock and rolls?
I got it.
That's gonna be the next one, number two. Number two is rock and roll. And I think it's actually a little bit easier than a rock fakie. Julian is about to give us an example.
Oh!
Hey. This guy's the biggest snake in Japan.
Oh!
Alright.
That's terrible.
Okay, trick number three. I was gonna do axle stall, but I think this one's actually a little bit easier. It's a feeble stall. A lot of times when you're trying to do an axle stall, you accidentally get into a feeble stall. So we're gonna do that. It is a different trick, but I think it's cool. So let's get it. We're not doing rock and rolls anymore.
Ooh, that was clean.
Ooh, feeble. Ooh. What's up?
Save the next trick.
A little tip for the feeble and for the axle stall. You know when like there's like a crack on the ground and you're rolling, do the little like lift up. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
That's what you gotta do getting into the feeble and the axle grind.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Nice.
So he's getting into it, but he's too scared to get out of it. All you gotta do is just not be scared and roll away.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I know I missed that. That's it.
It's not that much different from the rock and roll, right?
Not really.
You just get your chuck on there and then turn back in.
Got any tips?
Yeah, the thing I said about the crack.
Alright, so
When you're rolling up and you kind of just like get that bump off of your wheel, do that on the coping.
yeah, I'll try.
Next one is very similar, but it's an axle stall.
I got this.
So it's the same thing, you just turn the board a little bit more to get both trucks onto it.
I got it, right here. That was it.
And to do these tricks, I'm assuming that you're comfortable dropping in and just riding your board normally. So.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, it looks scarier than it is. You just need a little bit of speed. You come up with fakie and just do a little pop.
Lose your I don't have an alien one. I have a custom from me.
Well, not like a serious pop, just a little nudge.
Let me film.
Where, when I'm coming up, like on the coping?
Yeah.
That looks so scary.
That was nice. Yeah, I think the problem is like there's so much space in between here and there. Like if you're on a mini ramp, it's a lot easier.
So on the actual mini ramp, this would be much easier.
Yeah.
That was Back Smith. Nah, that was nice.
But we got another trick. The next one is a fakie pivot rock to fakie.
Oh, that
You got it.
That sounds.
The problem is with this, because it's really long from here to there, it's kind of difficult to ride switch all the way. But the trick itself is easy. Be careful with the speed. Don't go too fast.
Oh, look at that spider.
And if you go too slow, you're not going to make it to the top. It takes a little bit of adjusting. There's no spider.
There's a white one right there. He was on the bag.
There's no spider.
There's a spider. Get
Chill.
the angle.
There's no spider. Oh, just a little too early. Oh, you got into it. Ah, a little too early. Oh, that was it. Okay. Julian's gonna be mad about this one. Same thing with the rock and roll.
Oh, what?
You got it. Trust me, you got it. It's easier than the rock to fakie because you got the momentum and it just keeps going. Oh, almost first try. Hey, that was it. The next one is a no stall revert. One tip that I have for this, when you're first doing it, don't go all the way up to the top. Just go as far up as you're comfortable, do a little no stall, and then revert, and then keep gradually going up and up until you get all the way to the top. So the reason why I do the revert out is because it's scarier to go down the ramp switch than it is to go back down into the revert. This one takes a little bit more practice. It's a little bit scarier, but it's pretty easy. Another fakie trick.
Oh, yeah.
But trust me, this one is also a lot easier than it sounds. It's a fakie Smith. So you come up fakie, you go into the Smith, and then you come down regular. I'll show you. Still recording?
Yeah.
That was kind of it. I think that was it. So yeah, you definitely. For this one, it just takes a little bit of practice figuring out how fast you need to go. Because if you go too fast, you're going to go too far up the coping. If you go too slow, you're not going to make it all the way up to the coping. I think a few of those counted, but he's not satisfied, so I think he's going to try it a couple more times. I say it definitely counts, but like with all these tricks, you can just like keep practicing them and clean them up and get really good at them. Make them look cooler. I lost count of how many we did, but the last one we're going to do is a roll-in. So you're coming from the top and you just roll over the coping into the ramp. Okay, so for the roll-in, like he just said, it's all about commitment. And honestly, I was really scared of this for like forever. Especially on a ramp, a little ramp like this, it's just commitment. You just roll into it. It's not that different than just rolling onto like a pyramid or something. It's kind of maybe similar to what I was talking about earlier, like if there's a crack or a bump in the sidewalk and you just kind of hop over it, it's the same thing, hopping over the coping into the ramp. Alright, so for the last one, I'm gonna say K stall. Like a K grind, but a stall version. I just keep my feet already on the nose and the tail. Roll up, very similar to the no stall, but a K version. Just get into it, and then pivot down back into the ramp. Which ones were the new ones for you today?
Fakie. What's it called? Fakie.
Oh, the fakie rock and roll and the fakie rock fakie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those two, Fakie Smith, even though it's sketchy.
Yeah. Alright. But yeah, I think all of these are pretty simple. I'm not saying you're going to be able to do it like first try, but they're pretty easy, and with a little bit of practice, I think pretty much anybody can do all these tricks.